Now viewers, we have breaking news for you. This is with regards to Prime Minister Modi's visit and whether there will be a visit at all to the United States or not. So now the government sources, let us tell you, have come out to say that Modi's US trip has still not been finalized. Government sources have come out to say that no decision on the Prime Minister's UNGA visit yet. Again, uncertainty over Modi's visit to the United States, which was earlier said to be possible to be taking place in September. But now the government sources have come out to say that there is still no clarity on that. There is still no particular announcement or confirmation on that. It is indeed an important meeting, if it is to take place at all, given the current equation that India and the United States have come to share, with the tariff war being underway, with plenty being said with regards to India and Pakistan's relationship as well by the United States. There have been claims, counterclaims galore. And at this given point, this is what we are bringing to you, that the government sources have said that the trip has still not been finalized. Whether the trip shall take place at all in September is something we are still awaiting a confirmation on. This is the big news. Viewers, we're speaking of a time when we see tensions between India and the United States. We've seen the tariff war. We are in fact still awaiting, if at all there is a bigger trade deal that comes to light, given the particular tariff situation. The tensions have been high between the two nations. Even though it is a tariff war that we have witnessed over the last weeks, the diplomatic tension between the two nations has also been on the edge at this given point, and which is why a meet like this becomes even more important. Now, whether this meet will at all take place, that is something we are still awaiting a confirmation on. Pranay Upadhyay joins me on the broadcast to bring us more details at this point. Pranay, if at all this meeting is to take place, it will be a crucial one, given the current situation that's underway, the diplomatic tension that is prevalent between both the nations. But yet, we don't see a confirmation. Government sources have come out to say that the trip is yet to be confirmed. There is still no final yes or no that's coming from them.
Absolutely, Shreya. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit or probable visit to United Nations General Assembly has not been decided as yet, and therefore the probability of him meeting President Donald Trump remains, unconfirmed, because that can only happen if Prime Minister travels, and his travel plan has not been firm, not been finalized as yet, and that's why this is what we are learning from the government sources. But however, as you said, if they meet, then obviously this is going to be a very crucial thing. But before any high-level meeting, you know the procedure that before any high-level meeting, various other issues need to be worked out. And for India, given the current state of India-US ties, many things need to be worked out. And we are expecting a US team to visit India, and only further movement on tariff can only be confirmed or can only take place after that meeting. That is a very crucial round of, sixth round of bilateral trade agreement meeting. We are expecting a US team to visit in New Delhi for this sixth round. And, we haven't, like the Indian side hasn't got the exact travel itinerary or the name of the people, those who will be traveling to India for these trade negotiations as yet. But the Indian side remain committed for the engagement with the US side on taking forward the trade negotiations and trade talks.
Right, Pranay, absolutely. It is quite a crucial time that we are in fact awaiting this very announcement, or in fact confirmation, to come in. We are speaking of the tariff war, viewers, as we also take you through another detailed analysis of a certain aspect of this tariff war. This is how India has come out to say no to Trump's blackmail. What are the exact parts that Modi government had said absolutely a no to? Low tariff on corn, soybean, apple and cotton and ethanol. These are some of the products to which Modi government has said no. Again, entry of genetically modified maize, soy, canola, cotton. Again, the Modi government says a no. These are the aspects on which the Modi government has come out to say no to Trump's blackmail. Again, entry of American dairy products, a big no to. access for US fishery products in Indian markets. Even to that, the Modi government has said a strict no. So these are certain aspects that we're bringing to you that India has been very firm on, that this is a big no from India's side to Trump's attempt to blackmail India. With that, let's also take you through another firm stance that's been taken on by India at this given point. Must protect our farmers and farm produce. That is the first reaction that we had seen from Prime Minister Modi on the very tariff situation itself. He had said that there shall be no compromise on farmers in India. Again, flood of US products will harm Indian farmers. That's a stance that India has very strictly taken. Again, they cannot be allowing the United States agricultural products to be flooding Indian markets. That is again a place that we have set our foot firmly on. Again, no US dairy, since animal products are used to feed cows there. This is a sensitive matter as well that we are speaking of, to which the government has taken quite a firm stance at this given point. So this is where the situation stands in terms of the tariff war, in terms of how diplomatically as well things have turned out. What's the stance that's been taken by India to Trump's blackmailing attempts on the tariff situation? But that's all that we have for you on this story for the moment.